This is your news source evening bulletin for today, Monday, the 23rd day of August in the year 2021. I'm Gordon Mosley. Here's what we're tracking tonight. As the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education continue to meet to work out the modalities for the safe reopening of schools in September, the Ministry of Health is recommending that students be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 before returning to the classroom. Additionally, the Health Ministry also wants other measures, including the wearing of masks and physical distancing, to be implemented fully for the reopening of schools. Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony.
So you have three non-pharmaceutical methods of keeping people safe: masking, social distancing, and of course sanitizing. And then we want to make sure that people are vaccinated. So once these four elements are in place, I think we can open schools and it would be in a much safer environment.
Dr. Anthony explained that the vaccines which are being procured for children would cover children between the ages of 12 years old and 18 years old. He also said the Ministry of Education will continue to set the stage for the reopening of schools, noting that parents have been responding well to the vaccination plan.
If we are going to reopen school in a very safe environment and protect the children, then you will have to get vaccinated. And I'm very happy that a lot of parents understand that and they're eager to get their child immunized. As you know, with the Delta variant, which is more infectious, we see it affecting children in a more adverse way.
Additionally, the Health Minister explained that no school will be exempted from the vaccination requirements, which will be put in place for children, adding that private schools will also have to toe the line.
Well, all schools, whether public or private, would have to comply with the requirements relating to COVID-19. The order does not make an exemption whether you're private or not. So this goes across the board for all schools, and similarly, through the Ministry of Education, we will be working with those private schools to ensure that children that meet the age requirement would be able to get vaccinated at those schools as well.
While the Health Ministry has been talking about the procurement of vaccines to cover children, it is still to indicate an arrival date for the vaccines. More news coming up in just a moment.
I swear you're always late, Mom. Told you 2 hours ago I'm coming to take you on the road and you still ain't ready yet?
Not today. I hear you looking, I gotta pay my phone bill and my internet bill and I can't find it in the post. You bring it just the other day, man.
Like I said, you're always late. You know GTT sending you bills straight to your WhatsApp now with their new WhatsApp billing service? Let me show you how to sign up on the website. No more querying at the office. Doesn't matter if bills come late in the mail anymore. Even if you lose it again at the house, all you need to do from now on is open WhatsApp to access your monthly bills.
No, you can tell me that.
Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot, get back to your life. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot, get back to your life. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot, get back to your life. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot, get back to your life.
A message from Republic Bank.
My name is Malkia. I have taken the vaccine and today I am fully vaccinated. When the vaccine arrives for the adolescent, I will ensure that my daughter takes the vaccine. We all know that COVID is real and I want her to be safe and protected. Parents, I encourage you to have your child vaccinated.
We've got exciting news! All 12 ounce yellow cab Buster are now only $100. Buster, live in
Come
full
get
color.
your Buster, Buster $100. Come get your Buster, Buster $100.
I'm in a rush. Digital got me in a rush. Driving style for the summer. Digital summer rush.
Nobody's doing it big. big like Digicel this summer. Top up with $1,000 or more and collect the letters to spell the word RUSH for a chance to win one of 3 brand new Toyota Rush SUVs. Yes, you heard it right. 3 brand new Toyota Rush SUVs.
Drive in style for the summer. Hey, Digicel Summer Rush.
Start topping up now.
Mom, what are you doing with GPL on your list?
Child, you forgot I have to pay GPL?
You got time with GPL.
I have to keep these lights on. The customers who think in that manner and refuse to honor their obligation to GPL are obviously not playing their part in ensuring quality service delivery. So, I will continue to pay my GPL bill on time, every time.
I recognize the value of your point, Mom. You were right.
Let GBTI make your dreams of owning a home a reality. Buy or build your home with us. Let us help you to completely outfit your home and make it move-in ready. Need to purchase land? We finance that too. Benefit from our 10% down payment and interest rates as low as 4.25%. Calculated on the reducing balance with up to 30 years to repay. Switch your mortgage to us and learn about benefiting from the equity in your home. Invest wisely. Apply online or call your branch to schedule an appointment. GBTI, we see Guyana through your eyes.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health has announced the arrival of a quantity of the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine and 5,000 doses of the Sputnik V second dose vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is currently the only one-shot vaccine approved by the World Health Organization. All of the other vaccines require 2 shots. It is also the first one-shot vaccine that will be used here in Guyana. The Ministry of Health procured a vaccine through a CARICOM initiative with the African Union. Guyana is expected to receive a total of 150,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson jab, which has an efficacy rate of 70%. New data from the US also suggests that the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine provides significant protection against hospitalization and death from the Delta variant of the virus. Meanwhile, another 5,000 doses of the Sputnik V second dose vaccine have arrived in the country. There are thousands of people awaiting the second dose, and the 5,000 doses received today are expected to be dispatched across the country early tomorrow for immediate vaccinations. The manufacturer has faced a number of shipping delays, leaving many countries with persons awaiting the second dose shots. More than 661 new cases of coronavirus have been recorded in the past 5 days, and not much is being done to tackle the spread of the virus. Regions 3 and 4 are the regions recording the highest number of new cases, accounting for more than 75% of all new cases. The 2 neighboring regions also continue to see the most flouting of the COVID-19 measures, with large gatherings taking place almost regularly with little or no intervention by the authorities. The total number of active COVID-19 cases in the country stands at more than 1,300, with more than 1,200 of those positive cases recovering at home. The death toll from the virus is now 597. A total of 6 deaths were recorded in the past 2 days. Let's tell you now that former Attorney General of Guyana Basil Williams has expressed concern over the recently passed Registration of Births and Deaths Amendment Bill, pointing out that the piece of legislation is a clear danger in the fight to combat terrorism and transnational crimes, and it threatens the integrity of the country's National Register of Registrants. The Registration of Births and Deaths Amendment Bill was passed in the National Assembly earlier this month with sweeping changes. It provides for a parent to choose any surname for a child and also allows for a child to be registered at any time after birth. The bill was heavily criticized by the opposition during the debate, and now the former Attorney General is adding his voice to the matter. In his statement, Mr. Williams said the recent passage of the bill should be seen as a clear and present danger to the efforts of the international community to combat the scourge of international terrorism and transnational crimes. He said the national security and sovereignty of Guyana may be also under threat. Additionally, he said the bill creates the conditions for the eternal feuding of political parties with respect to a credible national register of registrants and electoral lists. One of the contentious provisions of the bill, which did not find favor with the Senior Council, is the granting of approval for community leaders, including Tushals, being empowered to make declarations about the birth of a person. Williams said it is also dangerous for a Justice of Peace or Commissioner of Oaths to make a statutory declaration on behalf of a stranger. He contends that the amendments can lend themselves to the sale of Guyanese citizenship to dubious characters seeking refuge in Guyana. The government has defended the passage of the amendment bill, declaring that it will make it easier for births to be registered. Local telecommunications service provider GTT has further expanded its customer service department with the hiring and training of additional customer care agents. In a statement, the company said the new agents successfully completed and graduated from a month-long customer care training session at GTT. The chief executive officer at the company, Damian Blackburn, applauded the latest batch for successfully completing the training, while reminding them of the company's goal to become a 21st century customer-centric organization and delivering on its promise to reliably connect the customers. Director of Customer Care at GTT, Shem Erskine, highlighted that over the past month, the center has seen a reduction in customer wait time since it expanded its team with 20 new agents from the first training. In July, the telephone company hired and trained 20 new agents to better serve its customers. A total of 40 new customer care agents have been hired to improve GTT's service to its subscribers. In the courts, the mother-in-law of a Sophia man who was found murdered last Sunday morning and 3 other persons were today remanded to jail for the man's death. 24-year-old Keon McPherson, who lived in Defield, Sophia, was discovered dead in a yard at Seafield, Sophia, early on Sunday morning. A post-mortem examination found gunshot wounds and other wounds to his body. In court today, the man's mother-in-law, Brianna Nurse, along with 3 men, Nicholas Hercules, Devon Harry, and Peter Lamb, were all charged and remanded to jail for the youth's murder. McPherson was last seen alive on Saturday night when he left his home to visit his girlfriend after receiving a phone call. Earlier in the day, he was involved with a row with a girlfriend's mother. A family member said he was at home when he left the house after receiving a phone call. He never returned home, and his lifeless body was found by a woman early Sunday morning, and she alerted the police. It was the Director of Public Prosecutions who recommended that murder charges be filed against the 4 persons. Yarrow Cabrio businessman Anthony Jones has been sentenced to life in prison for the 2018 murder of 19-year-old Nyron Vivos. The man admitted to Justice Sandal Kissoon that he killed the youth during a drunken fit of rage. The businessman was assaulting his wife when the youth got involved and saved the woman's life but lost his own. The teenager was stabbed in the abdomen and died on the spot. In pleading with the court for a lenient sentence after admitting to the crime, the businessman said he was very sorry for what he did and took full blame. He said he simply wanted a second chance at life. The judge sentenced him to life in prison instead, telling him that he ruthlessly and violently ended the life of a teenager. He will only become eligible for parole after serving 20 years. On the police blotter, an 18-year-old man was stabbed to death at Swan Village along the Linden-Suzdike Highway on Saturday night during a drunken fight with one of his friends. Investigators have identified the dead youth as Roy Boston. A police report revealed that late on Saturday night, Boston and a group of friends were at a bar in the community consuming alcohol when the 18-year-old became intoxicated. It is alleged that the drunk teen armed himself with a knife and attacked one of his friends, stabbing the friend to the waist and the back. A fight ensued between him and one of the other youths at a bar, and it was during that fight that he was stabbed to his chest. The 18-year-old collapsed at the scene and was taken to the Diamond Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. The suspect is still to be arrested, according to the police.
vaccinated so that I may be able to go back to school, see my friends, and play tennis again.
I would like to take this opportunity to encourage parents with children between the ages of 12 and 17 to have them vaccinated, as the benefits of vaccination outweighs the risks. These children will be able to attend school, and this will help to prevent their learning loss and also enhance their social skills. Get vaccinated.
Farfan and Mendez Group of Companies are committed to promoting development through quality service and integrity. We offer our customers genuine products, reliability, and excellence in service. Our corporate head office at Providence affords you the added convenience of a spacious showroom with secured parking. At Farfan and Mendez, we continue to offer our customers a wide range of genuine and affordable German-engineered equipment. We also offer clean, green alternative energy solutions with our industry-leading brands of solar equipment. So, visit our new showroom at Providence and enjoy the service of our efficient and courteous staff. Farfan and Mendez, offering you solutions you can depend on.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
We've got exciting news! All 12-ounce yellow cab Buster are now only $100. Buster, live in
Come get your Buster, Buster $100. Come get your Buster, Buster $100.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right. Walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
I swear you're always late, Mom. Told you 2 hours ago I'm coming to take you on the road and you still ain't ready yet?
Not today. I hear you looking, I gotta pay my phone bill and my internet bill and I can't find it in the post. You bring it just the other day, man.
Like I said, you're always late. You know GTT sending you bills straight to your WhatsApp now with their new WhatsApp billing service? Let me show you how to sign up on the website. No more querying at the office. Doesn't matter if bills come late in the mail anymore. Even if you lose it again at the house, all you need to do from now on is open WhatsApp to access your monthly bills.
No, you can tell me that.
Fuel it up and drive, Super 95. Tune up. Fuel it up and drive, Super 95. Tune up. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guy Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guy Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive.
Across the region tonight, Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley has given a clear indication that Barbadians will not be subjected to mandatory vaccination. At the same time, she has indicated that at least 2 of the existing protocols will be adjusted for the next 2 weeks. Encouraging residents not to drop their guard, the Prime Minister announced over the weekend that the number of individuals allowed at the park will be reduced from 40 to 20 people. She also noted that nightclubs will not be allowed to open. All other protocols that were to come to an end on Sunday will remain the same. During a national address to the island, the Prime Minister pointed out that while she was still awaiting national consultation to conclude on the issue of mandatory vaccination by the end of this month, her administration has already indicated that it was not in favor of mandatory vaccinations. As of Friday, just over 101,000 persons received their first dose of one of the COVID-19 vaccines in Barbados, and over 89,000 persons received both doses. The Prime Minister said that the government's responsibility was to keep the country safe while keeping the country also united. In Cuba, following widespread anti-government protests last month, the Cuban government is now receiving unprecedented criticism from healthcare workers who say officials botched the island's response to COVID-19. Symbols of the socialist healthcare system pioneered by Fidel Castro, doctors and nurses are usually praised as heroes in white coats by the island's state-run media. In recent years, Cuban healthcare workers have also become a key generator of hard currency for the communist-run government, which sells their services to countries that need doctors. But as Cuba deals with shortages of medicines and oxygen, and hospitals are overwhelmed with surging coronavirus cases, tensions between the government and healthcare workers who are required to work for the state have boiled over. During a visit in August to one of the hardest-hit provinces, the Prime Minister blamed healthcare workers for lack of discipline and errors for the breakdown in medical services. The comments ignited a firestorm among healthcare workers who have borne the brunt of the pandemic in Cuba, often while having to purchase their own protective care, and explain to patients sick with COVID why hospitals have run out of basic medicines and beds. The Cuban government blames the U.S. embargo for breakdowns in the healthcare system on the island. And finally tonight, international news. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has granted full approval to the Pfizer-BioNTech's 2-dose vaccine for people ages 16 and up, making it the first COVID-19 vaccine to pass the final regulatory hurdle. Full approval may help persuade some vaccine-hesitant people to get vaccinated. A Kaiser Family Foundation survey from June found that 3 in 10 unvaccinated persons would be more likely to get the vaccine if a vaccine was fully approved. Pfizer's chief executive Albert Bourla said he's hopeful that the approval will help increase confidence in the vaccine. He said vaccination remains the best tool that they have to help protect lives. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting and encouraging you to stay safe.